My name is Stille, and I used to be a PE teacher. So I used to teach kids how to acquire motor things, skills, so movement, and how to do that best. And I had about 1,000 ways to do that, but 2 were most available to me. One is the lazy way. I had a night's drink beforehand, and I wanted to have more coffee. So I say, this is what you do. This is how you do it, and give an example. And this is how you do it, and I tell them how to do it. First give the example, tell them how to do it, now do it yourself. I go have some coffee over here. They practiced, and it worked or not, and I told them, no, you have to, it's wrong, do it like this, and they do it again. If I didn't have any need for coffee, then I would go into mentor mode. And it means sitting next to them, 2 or 3 at a time. What if you do this? Okay, and what do you think about what he just said? Okay, make it more interactive, make sure that my role is not directive, and make sure my role is supporting instead of do it like that. Took me more work, it was harder to do, so I had to be in the mood. The quality of lessons was considerably higher than when I went into boss mode. Now I'm a cloud consultant at OGD IT-diensten, and I try to apply what I did as a PE teacher to my current job. So I try to advise people, business, into their journey into the cloud. Either directive, do it like this because it's smart, and I know because I'm a cloud consultant. Or maybe we can talk about, what do you think? And are you sure? Good thing, what do you think about what he said? And be more of a role as a mentor instead of as a director. In the coming 7.15 minutes, I will tell you a couple of things. Why? Why do something as mentor role instead of a directive role? What is a mentor? Who can be a mentor? Can everybody be a mentor? Or should it just be me because I was a PE teacher? And how to be a mentor. Starting with the why. I have a couple of things that are important, in my opinion. Probably you can think up more reasons to do it, but one of them is most wheels already have been invented. The wheel is already there, you just haven't found it yet. So someone needs to show you approximately the shape and maybe some spokes and can roll and to help you out and to go a little bit faster in your journey. If you're stuck, a mentor can help you out. Try not to be the one that applies the solution, but try to get them to the solution, make them up the solution themselves. But it's just that little shove that keeps you going and that gets you unstuck. And try to, a reason to have a mentor is to avoid easily avoidable errors. It's really shitty if you bump your head into stuff a couple of times in a row. And I could have told you, it was like 2 seconds of my time to save you 20 minutes a day to make sure you don't fall into the same pitfalls that I stepped into. Also, it's the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. So if you discuss stuff and you say, well, I think this is it, and you say, I think this is it. If we hadn't discussed it, that would be the end result. But if we now go and discuss it, you say, okay, that's cool. But what about, have you thought about this? And no, not yet, but maybe then, and you compound on each other and you build up knowledge on each other's ideas by discussing it and making sure that the 1 + 1, if you go together, becomes more than 2. I don't think, are there mathematicians in the room having a stroke? It enables growth on both sides. So not only the mentee is the one receiving the mentorship. The mentee is growing because he's learning new stuff. But as I was a PE teacher, I like teaching. I like sharing knowledge. So I'm still a teacher. I'm now a Microsoft trainer. Every time I train, I have 5 to 20 people in the room. Every day I give a course, I learn something. So it's not only the one getting the information that is growing, but it's also the one sharing it. Because as with the discussion at the 1 and 1 equals more than 2, Communication makes sure that you get more information out of it. And also, I don't know everything. I know a lot, but... and this is, I think, the most important part. So, we are a social species. If you interact with each other, you bond, you grow, you trust each other more. I think Amanda and Nathan at the third talk of the day, second talk, touched on it, on the culture bit of their talk on the end. I think it's really important, and I think this is what makes you survive pandemics without burnouts. So all these parts together add up, and well, as I said, there's probably more, but I think these are really important. What is a mentor? Someone who walked the path. So he or she has already been there, and he knows whether that road or that road is leading into difficult territory, lots of easy, avoidable traps that you don't know of, and difficult terrain. And maybe the left one, I have been there, I walked that path, it's easy, it's a breeze, and you want to go there. But somebody has to tell you. And a mentor should be, it's easy, it's beneficial if it's a subject matter expert. You go to someone because you know that that person is the one who helps you with this particular topic. If you think that the person maybe doesn't know, or the person says, maybe I'm not the best one anymore, because the topic diverged a little bit into a different topic, then maybe it's time to find someone else to help you with the new topic. And maybe also take the old mentor with you, so you can learn a little bit and use it next time. Using these two things, so having walked the path and being a subject matter expert, it is someone who can identify your current problems. So this is your problem. This is how you solve it. I need more coffee. Or what can we do to solve this? What do you think? Have you thought about this? And with these three characteristics of a mentor in mind, my next question is, who can be a mentor? Anyone? Anyone? Yes, anyone can be a mentor. Because everybody in this room knows something that the other doesn't. Okay, there's maybe one caveat, that is if you don't want to be a mentor, then maybe it's good not to be one, because it involves telling stuff to people, and if you don't want to do that, then that's fair too, by the way. But especially you, everybody can be one. You can think of, okay, what do I have to ask? What do I want to know? What do I need to learn to be able to progress my career, my life, my, I don't know, skills at StarCraft 2, whatever it is you're seeking, there's someone that knows about it and can tell you more. But on the other end, the other side of the equation, do I have something to offer? What do I know that they don't know, that I can maybe teach them or tell them or show them or make him think, make him like come up with it themselves. And if you do that, then maybe you can make something beautiful. So an example is code reviews. I've been in a team where the senior developer was the code reviewer. So he took the code of the junior. He said, Mr. Junior, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is stupid. This is stupid and wrong. Go back and do it over. So he went back, did it over. Yeah, well, two more at nausea until repeat it until it was fixed. But then the junior didn't really learn. And another team that I was in was, okay, come sit down. Why did you do this? Have you thought about this? Well, said the junior, I did, but then this occurred to me, and said the senior, I haven't thought about it. Cool, thanks. So there's growing, there's collaboration, there is bonding through communication, and that is, I think, the best way to make sure that everybody becomes a better, in this case, code reviewer, but it can be anything. If you really don't know how to start, plan a meeting. With the meeting, say, how can we mentor each other? How can we learn? How can we get better? Because there's someone in that room who thinks, hey, shit, I lack knowledge on this part. Or who, you know a lot about that, I want to know more about that. So come up with stuff to make your team better and to grow more resilient, to pandemic burnouts. Thank you very much.